Okay, now I'm gonna do this real quick because I ain't got time to mess around with these jokers. These dudes is straight up clowns. Okay, now Fanny Nanny, for nine, had the nerve to sit up here and say that this dude didn't fought like 7 or 8 top 10 contenders. You know what I'm saying? In his career. Number one, I would just like to say, if this shit was actually factual, if this shit was actually true, he would have pulled this trick out of his hat a long fucking time ago. Do you know how long people been saying he ain't fought nobody? He ain't fought nobody. He only fought one top 10 contender in 5 damn years of being the champion. You know how long people been saying that? You know what I'm saying? So don't you find it odd that he's just now coming to this point? You know what I'm saying? This has seemed like something that you would pull up a long time ago, way before the fact. But anyways, I'm going to digress on that. Okay? So the first person we're going to roll with is Tyson Fury. Okay, Fanny Nanny said that Tyson Fury was ranked number 3 when he fought him. And guess what? On Boxing Rec, he was ranked number 3. Okay, so 1 for Fanny Nanny. Okay, you got one right. All right. Now, let's go ahead and look at Luis Ortiz. This dude had Luis Ortiz ranked number 3. Okay, and wrong. Luis Ortiz was ranked number 8 when they fought. That's just the truth. I ain't never seen Luis Ortiz on any sanctioning body up in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. He could have, but that's just me. But he was ranked number 8. You know what I'm saying? And in case you don't know what section of Boxing Recs I'm on, when you go on a person's Boxing Rec and you look up their fights, you go straight over to the right and you click on those 3 lines, and it's going to tell you either Wikipedia, bout, or it's going to have a picture of the cameras. You click on the bout, and that bout will tell you what day they fought, what venue they fought at, who was the judges, what did the judges score, and what the fighter was ranked. This ain't shit that you can lie about. Okay? This is not shit that you can lie about. But let's move it on. Okay? He goes up to bring up Gerald Washington. He said Gerald Washington was ranked number 8. Wrong. Gerald Washington was ranked number 64. Okay? Now, when it comes to Gerald Washington, I already released a video not too long ago saying I'm exposing Fanon, Deontay Wilder, and the WBC. Okay? Big Baby Miller sat up there on camera and told you exactly what happened and how Gerald Washington got put in the rankings 3 days before the fight. Okay? Let me say that again. The WBC put Gerald Washington in the top 10 rankings 3 days before the fight. Okay. Other than that, he came from nowhere, and he did that off a 3.5 week training camp. Okay. But he was ranked number 64, not number 8. All right. So, but you can go look at that video and figure out the corruption that they got going on there. Okay. Now he talked about a Chris Arreola. All right. Fanny Nanny gave him rank. He said Chris Arreola was ranked number 9. I'm like, really, my dude? You know what I'm saying? No. Chris Arreola was ranked number 58. Okay? So stop that bullshit. Okay? Let's move on. He's going to sit up here and talk about Arthur Spilka. He's going to say he had Arthur Spilka ranked number 8. Okay? When Deontay and Arthur Spilka fought, he was ranked number 38. Not 8, but number 38. Okay? Now, who else he got? He got Éric Molina. Okay? When Éric Molina and Deontay Wilder fought, he wasn't even ranked. All right? Period. Now, he got Severn ranked at number 1 twice. So what the fuck is that about? Yes, he was the champion. And then you're saying right after champion, he was ranked number 1 again? You know, and this is my thing about the WBC. How in the fuck are you ranked in the top 10 contenders and you've been off for fucking 2 years? Make some sense. How in the hell you gonna rank this dude in the top 10 the second time they fight and he's been gone for 2 fucking years? That does not make no sense. And I don't want to hear about, the Boxing Rec, you can't trust it because, it's personally owned and this. Dude, the WBC is personally owned. What the fuck you talking about? A family owns that. So what are you saying? And like I said before, you can go on Boxing Rec and you can go in the bout category. They will show you the venue, what city it was in, what casino or what stadium that it took place at. It'll tell you the scorecards. It'll tell you the judges that scored those scorecards. It'll tell you the records of the fight on the night of the fight. They'll tell you how much reach the fighters got. It will tell you the referees. It will tell you the matchmakers. It will tell you everything from top to bottom what happened in that fight event card that night. That is a fact. That's not nothing that you can fugaze. It's not nothing that you can sit up and lie about. It is what it is. It is a one-stop shop across the board, so you don't have to dip into every other sanctioning bodies to find out what is what. Boxing Rec will be here. Boxing Rec was here before me. It will be here after me. It was here before you. It will be here after you. Okay? It is what it is. Now, with that being said, my nail in the coffin, something that can't be denied. You could say this about the WBC. You could say whatever you want to say about Boxing Rec, even though I don't know how. But there's one source that everybody agrees on is number one. Every boxing expert, boxing aficionado, one thing that everybody agree on is Ring Magazine. Tell me I'm lying. Come on, tell me I'm lying. Okay? Nobody ever tries to shoot down or discredit Ring Magazine. It is number one, the cream of the crop, numero uno. Okay? It is the only shop in town that nobody even dares to question the credibility of, period. Boxing's last line of defense, if they say it, that's what the fuck it is. Okay? And in this source, and in Ring Magazine, Deontay Wilder's not number one. No, they gave it to a foreign fighter. And this is what I'm trying to say. Currently, right now, at this very moment, at this very time, who has defeated the most top 10 contenders on this list? Take a look at it. Who? That is Anthony Joshua. And your so-called heavyweight superstar is not even number two in an American source-based magazine. Number one and number two belong to UK fighters. And do you know why? Because even they recognize and see, along with the rest of the boxing world, that Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder. He is the uncrowned WBC champion. That is fact. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. You know, I feel like I slapped the sucker out of a baby's hand. You know, straight up. But anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Vane, I'm out. Now, one more thing before I go. If you ever want to question the credibility of something, just like my father always tell me, it can stand scrutiny and it can stand you testing it. So if you ever want to question Boxing Rec's legitimacy, just take any other boxer that you know, or any other two boxers that you know, and think about their careers and who they fought at what time and what they was ranked, and cross-reference that with Boxing Rec, and you will find out it washes out all the same. So you don't have to do it with Deontay Wilder. Pick a totally different boxer, somebody that you're very familiar with, and cross-reference their history with Boxing Rec, and go cross-check it and go check up on if Boxing Rec has recorded the same thing that you either remember or what you know is fact, and what you will come out that Boxing Rec is completely accurate about the day, the time, the ranking, who the fighters was, who the doctors was, and everything else across the board. All right?